Hello and welcome to another episode of TalKenn Games. Today I'm just gonna do something a bit different. I'm gonna unbox the Nacon Revolution Pro Controller 2, which I just got today, just got hold of it. A bit of a background. I play a lot on the PS4. This is the standard PS4 DualShock 4 controller. I'm not a fan of the layout. I'm a big fan of how the Xbox One and Xbox 360 controllers are. Mostly the configuration of the two thumbsticks. If you're not aware, well, you should be aware. The Xbox Ones have it up there, so it kind of swap. I'm a big fan of that. I like that setup. I play a lot of first-person shooters, so it's much more convenient for first-person shooters. I play a lot of Overwatch. I play lots of Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, and since Battlefront 2 is coming out soon, I figured, alright, I kind of hold off this purchase for a while. I wanted to get the first Nacon, and then I realized they released the number 2. So I figured, okay, it's a good time to get it. Currently, I'm using the Hori PS4 pad for FPS Pro, sorry. So as you can see here, the layout is very much like an Xbox One. I've been using this for the past a year or so. Been serving me quite well actually. I'm very happy with this. But my only gripe is that it doesn't come with a 3.5mm jack. So if you have one, if you want to get one, and you want to chat a lot on with your friends or multiplayer, you won't be able to put in a 3.5mm jack into this. You will have to either use a Bluetooth headset or a USB headset connected straight to your PS4. So quite a pain. But overall, this has been serving me quite well. I like it, even though the triggers are a bit shallow. It is fully wired. It doesn't come with a light bar, but that's the Hori. So today we have Nacon. We're going to talk about Nacon today. So that's the reason of the video. So I haven't unboxed this, so we're just going to unbox this live, or not live, but pretty much this is my first time opening this. So I'll share with you what you get out of the box and all the extra instructions. So the box is pretty standard. At the moment, it's going for 549 at game shops, which is kind of around this. It's an okay price because the Hori was selling close to 400 plus, and according to online specifications and what I've been following, it's much more customized than Hori. And even though it's not as expensive as the Raiju, the Razer Raiju, it should be able to stand on the same ground. So it's secured by a magnet, whatever. I don't think you're interested in unboxing anyway. You just want to see how the controller looks like. So it's nicely secured, and there you have it. So my first feeling of this, it feels a lot like an Xbox One controller. If you have an Xbox One controller, this feels really close to the Xbox One controller. It feels premium, very much more premium than the one on the Hori here. And I think if you can look at it directly itself, you realize the Hori is a bit more on the glossy side, and it's a bit more on the matte finish on the Nacon, which is pretty cool. I prefer the matte finish. I really like this. It actually, just upon holding this, makes me feel that the old Hori is a bit kind of already. So you have all the button configurations as it is up there, and this one. A cool part, if you play a lot of DualShock 4 controllers and even the DualShock 3 from the DualShock 2 days, if you play a lot, you can see all these rings there where plastics are shaved off. So this is metal, so you wouldn't have any residue there. Feels really good to the hand. It fits just nice. People are complaining that it might be too big for Asian hands. Fits just well. And if you want to see the comparison with the normal DualShock 4, it's not much difference actually. Yeah, it looks a bit bulkier, but if you want to superimpose them together, it's not that bad. So I'm very happy. I'm pretty excited with this from the start already. It's cool that they come with a 3.5mm head jack. But I think based on my current configurations, I will still use the USB headset, which I have. The difference between Nacon 1 and 2, in case you're wondering, should I get the 1 or 2? The biggest difference is this one. because the first one, it was connected by some proprietary port, and then you have to plug it in here, and then it connects straight to your PS4. This one comes with a USB Type-C, which is pretty cool. So in case you miss it, I'm not sure whether this can work wireless, but I'll check it in a bit. But this is just a first impression or unboxing sort of video. The buttons feel good. It's a bit larger than your normal PS4 controller. People are complimenting that the buttons are huge. I agree. So that's the button on the Hori, on the Nacon, and that's on the PS4. So it's not that stark of a difference, but you can, I think you will feel it. It's easier to press. Mechanically, it feels really good. There is an embossed part there. You can see, if you see clearly, can you zoom in. So this is actually embossed with the PS4 triangle, square, circle, and X logo, which is a nice touch. All the buttons are customizable. So you have the triggers there, you have this one, shoulder buttons. These two buttons at the back also works as your extra buttons. You can program them. This is based on what I read online. They have two different modes here. One is the normal mode, which is the buttons are the way they should be. Triangle is triangle, circle is circle, X is X. And then the other one is you can customize it accordingly to what setup you prefer, which is a nice touch. The profile there, if I'm not mistaken, you can connect this to your PC or your Mac, and you can actually map the keys accordingly to whatever you like, which is another awesome part. And also, if I'm not mistaken, Nacon 2 works with Mac. Nacon 1 does not. That's what they say. That's what the reviews say. But that one, I'll check that out soon. So overall, I'm very, very happy with how this one is turning out to be. I'm going to test this with Overwatch, Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, probably Call of Duty as well, and yes, of course, Battlefront 2, which is coming out in a couple days. If you have any questions, drop me a line. I'll be more than happy to respond to you. What happens with Hori? I'll probably sell this off because I have no need for two of these controllers. Yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions, comment sections is down below. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the shares, and I'll see you guys later.